All right. Hello, everybody. Hopefully that worked. Yes, it did. I made a mistake. I started recording Banners of Ruin. Well, I thought I started recording Banners of Ruin, and it turns out I forgot to hit the record button. So I've been playing for an hour and nothing was recorded. So, hello. I recently purchased this game on Steam because it went on sale. It's been on my wish list forever. It is called Banners of Ruin. We have our bear and our mouse. You missed the tutorial and a couple waves. So we're kind of jumping mid-run. We have Terowin, our bear, Gray, our little mouse. You're going to kind of get to see the game in action with me knowing a little bit of what I'm doing. Trying a bunch of new games lately. I hope you guys like them. Banners of Ruin has been super fun. If you're into those card battler games, you'll probably like it. Let's see. What can we do this round? Execute. Decide. You dispatch the militia guards with ease. However, one mouse is left, begging at your feet for his life. Weapon merchant, we can buy weapons, or sage, modify your deck. I wonder if we decide not to execute, if we can add another person to our ranks. You meander through narrow passages of the city when you hear a command from behind. Halt! What's your business? You and your men take down the guards in swift response with ease. One mouse remains, trips, and falls back into a corner. Papa, please, have mercy. I was just doing my job. What should we do? Mercy, let him go. I'm hoping this means we add him to the crew. You leave the mouse, who scurries off in the other direction. A short while later, he appears again in your path, this time with more friends. There they are! Well, crap, that didn't go how I wanted it to. Holy cow, they got a whole squad. We should have executed the poor mouse. I was trying to be nice and hopefully get another character in our ranks. And this is what happens. So he's going to attack bear for 8. This bear is going to attack our mouse for 10. He's attacking bear for 8. The archers are undecided. None of our guys are highlighted red over here. See, when I highlight these guys, they're red and they're getting hit. These ones aren't highlighting, so maybe they won't attack just yet. Nevertheless, bear's getting attacked for 16, and he only has 6 shield. Mouse is getting attacked for 14. No, he has 14. He's getting attacked for 10, so that's fine. Bear. Get some guard up. This is stamina. These bottom gold numbers are stamina. These numbers are will. Stamina recharges every round. Will does not. These cards all cost either stamina and or will. So I have to play smart. See, this costs 1 will. I recently added this little multiplier thing. This little shield upgrade onto my longsword, which only bear can use. This is bear's little logo. So if his little logo is on a card, only he can use it. This is mouse's. Same goes for him. So 8 damage attacks the whole rank. The rank is either the front or the back. So I could hit 8 on all of these guys, which breaks all of their shields, which is beautiful. And I'm hoping with this little upgrade, I'll get 5 more shield. So let's see. Yes, I gained 5 shield and I broke all their shields. Now. So I can take the 16 attack just fine. Mouse. Let's attack the bear for 5. I can take the 10 attack just fine too. Let's do field dressings to apply on an ally, so to up his shield a little bit, and then we'll end our turn there. This is the most enemies I've ever encountered, by the way. This is by far the hardest encounter I've had while playing. See this little mouse card? I unlocked it because you get cards throughout your run. It costs 4 will or 4 stamina. And poor little mousey only has 3. So that's hard to use currently. Mr. Bear. First of all, he's stabbing us. Oh no. Alright, so I just learned this. These guys aren't attacking this round. Now it's the back units. So they're both dealing 8 damage to the poor mouse. And it's going to add winded to us. So we'll lose a stamina for every stack. So we're going to lose 2 stamina next round. I definitely need to get some solid footing to be able to take 16 damage. So we can now take the shot. However, solid footing adds pacified. This character cannot play cards. So I'm going to use Vanguard. Deal 6 damage. If active character is front rank, we're going to add another 4 damage. I'm attacking for 10. I'm going to try to take out this bear. My strike will do 5. So he's pretty weak now. I can't play this. Apply 5 to shield to a party member and move them. I wonder if I did that to our mouse, if they wouldn't be able to hit him. But since they're shooting arrows, I feel like it's going to happen either way. So we're just going to end our turn. We can block the shots, but we're going to gain winded. Because even though you block it, you still take the effect, I learned. Which is annoying. So he moves down to 1 stamina for this round. Now it is these guys' turn. Mouse is taking 12 attacks. Bear is only taking 6. But this is a stab and this is a stab, so we're going to gain 1 bleed. And he's trying to bludgeon us, deal 6 damage. If opponent has more than 18 shield, it applies 4. Oh, okay. We're going to take out the bear. We're going to use his 1 stamina to just hatchet the bear. So goodbye, bear. I probably should have used a shield, but that's okay. This yellow powder deals 5 damage to the whole rank, and it applies crippled. So, take that. We'll get guard up again. I wish I could add it to him. He's going to get smacked by one of these little things. I can play momentum. I don't have a card to discard though, so we'll end our turn. Bear's gonna block it. Mouse does not. He gains 1 bleed. He still gains 1 bleed even though he blocks it. I don't like that. Ooh, this deals 4 damage to the opponent's party, which I believe means the entire group. What are these guys doing? Volley, deal 8 damage. If the character is in the front rank, gains 2 vulnerable, which is not good. Not good for us. So they're hitting for 8. Bear can block. Mouse cannot. And of course now I don't draw any shields. Let's at least take out these 2, because they're going to come hitting for 10 next round. I might use this. For each hit in your next attack, gain 3 charge. Charge ups our next attack. That's our little, I don't know what you're going to call it, ability. So I'm going to use Rush to hit 3 times and gain charge. I'm attacking this guy. So I have 9 charge on my next attack. I use Deep Strike for 5. That's a 14 attack. That takes out either of these two. Oh, he had 10 shield. Oh, good thing we have a strike. Get wrecked. Bear. He removes and gains shield. I have enough to do wildfire and sharpen steel. Sharpen steel would deal 8. That doesn't even break his shield, but it does break these guys' shields. Let's do that. Plus some bleed, and then wildfire to the whole. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, end turn. Our little mouse is getting hit pretty hard over there. Good news is he's the only one attacking, and he's attacking for 10 this round. He still has 6. We can use the hatchet. 8 damage. If it breaks the target shield, we gain 2 charge. So we're going to do that. Gain 2 charge. And then this strike is going to do 6 damage. However, if I use Roar, I apply 2 stacks of Overwhelm. This character receives 25% more damage for attacks. And Bear will also gain 4 charge himself. So he now has Overwhelm. So now, this should kill him. Nice. So we're free. No one's attacking us this round. Let's get that round shield going. Which is his weapon. And then we can take cover. Apply 5 to an ally. Beautiful. Kick won't really do much right now. Select a target. If the position behind them is vacant, move them to it. Well, the only 2. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. Nobody went because it was this rank's turn and nobody was there. He's hitting mouse for 8 with Winded. He's also hitting mouse for 8, so he can block 10 of it. I need 16 to block. 15 will block most of it. I'm gonna use Rush and just attack this guy for 3. I don't know if 3 blood. No, he'll lose 1 per turn. I don't think he'll lose 3 this turn, but if he does, that'd be cool. Deal 4 damage. If opponent is in the back, deal 4 plus 4 per character's level. I don't know how much this is going to do. This is for science. That did 15 damage. We're going to take him out. Now, we only have to deal with this guy. He can block the damage. He'll gain the slow, but that's okay. Oh, the bleeding took him out, actually. So we win. That was the hardest one I've had so far, and both our guys leveled up from that. We'll take our Florians, which is our currency. Let's gain a card. We can gain a card from every combat, or we don't have to if we don't like them. Ruination. Deal 6 damage for each ruin card in your hand. Changes a card into a ruin card. War Cry. Apply charge equal to weapon damage and move or swap to the front rank. Or tensions. I don't like any of those, so I'm going to skip. We're going to move on. Our character's leveled up. So Gray the mouse. He has a hatchet. I didn't really go over this. He has a hatchet that does 8 damage. If the 8 damage breaks the target's shield, he gains 2 charge, which adds attack to his attack cards. That's his primary weapon. His secondary weapon is a round shield. It gains 10 shield and spawns the take cover card. which the take cover card applies 5 shields to an ally. The one skill or talent that I unlocked for this guy is Lightning Strikes. Lightning Strikes deals 4 damage 3 times, so 4, 8, 12. And if it breaks the target's shield, refund the card. And I gain 5 Retaliate. Whenever this character receives damage from an attack, they deal damage equal to stacks of Retaliate back. Little did I know, it would cost 4 stamina. So, we're upgrading our stamina, and I don't know what this is, but we're going to click on it. We earned a passive ability. Practiced. Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw 1 card, which is that little sword that I clicked on that gained us the charge. That's our racial ability. I know it sounds bad. I'm sorry. He's a mouse. That's his race. Minimalist. Whenever this character discards, they gain 1 restoration. Or inspiration. Everyone on this character's rank starts combat with 1 vigor. Vigor is the next time this character loses stamina, it is refunded. I'm going to do inspiration. He's going to be an inspiring mouse that now has 4 stamina and could use his talent card. Very cool. Tarion, you also leveled up. I'm going to upgrade your stamina. He's just going to keep swinging. I only have the longsword for him, which does 8 damage, which attacks all targets on the rank. And then his talent that I unlocked is Roar. It applies 2 stacks of Overwhelm, gains 4 charge, and banishes at the end. So, let's see what his passive could be. Where's this coming from? Oh. So, I can't tell what the actual passive is called. But Rend. Deal 5 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, and 1 bleeding. Headhunter. At the start of this character's turn, all opponents below 50% vitality gain 2 vulnerable. This character receives 25% more damage. Okay. Or Wrathful. At the start of their turn, if this character has less than 30% vitality, gain 1 rage. I like this Headhunter ability. Cutscene? I don't know what happened there. Crossroads, or Sage. Modify your deck, or we can clear the street. I think this is the streets. We have a lot of money. We really need to heal. I'm just gonna clear the street. A smithy, a tavern, or a monastery? Smithy. Provisions. You hear the clanging of steel and feel the sweltering heat through a small archway. So maybe he could upgrade our weapons. A tavern. Hire party members. Ooh, bursts of hearty laughter explode from the shady establishment. It says 450 coins plus. I have 710, so I might go there. In games, like, for example, XCOM, one of my favorite games. In games like that, where you can add party members, one of my goals is to always get bigger parties, because then you do more during your turns, more damage, which in turn makes it easier. So we might go to the tavern. Oh, or healing. Look at Gray's poor health. But to get another party member, he can have a lot of shields. We're going to go to the tavern. Oh, 2 bears and a weasel. Can I view them without buying them right away? Like, what if I don't want to buy it? Okay, yeah. Sansa Yaning. Probably said that really wrong. 40 out of 40 health. He has a short bow, or she has a short bow. Spiteful. Move to the front rank, deal 8 damage. If unable to move, plus 1 stamina. Spawn hit and run. Deal weapon damage if active character is in the front rank, apply 3 bleeding. Spiteful. At the start of their turn, this character takes vitality damage equal to stacks of bleeding. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Very cool. An archer bear. Malakin Emelin. This was the name of my mouse in the tutorial, so that's funny. 48 health. He's level 3. The last one didn't have a passive. No. Heavy armor. Start each combat with 30 shield. Gain 5 and 1 wind every turn. So we lose stamina every turn. Our passive is toxic. Whenever this character receives damage, the attacker gains 1 poison. They have a great axe. 14 damage. How much was the bow? Oh. If this breaks the target's shield, deal damage equal to the shield lost to all adjacent. Holy cow. And talent is Toxic Cascade. So he's really a toxic bear. For 600 coins. And then we have a little weasel looking guy. 40 health. Oakmont. A battle axe. 9 damage. If opponent intends to attack this character, deal 1 times 4 damage to adjacent opponents on rank. And gain 4 charge. He also has a buckler shield. Gain 5 shield and gain 1 anticipation. The next incoming damage to this character is reduced to 0. That's cool. And he also has throwing daggers as a talent. Next turn, for every card drawn by prep, deal 10 damage to an opponent. I don't know if he has prep cards, but I'm leaning towards the short bow bear. The great axe bear, though, for 600, if it breaks the target's shield, deal damage equal to the shield loss to all adjacent. And then he has a passive toxic. Whenever this character receives damage, the attacker gains a poison. Poison deals damage equal to stacks of poison at the start of the turn. Increases by 1 each turn. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of passive damage. And then his talent, Toxic Cascade. Apply Toxic Cascade whenever target opponent gains a status effect. They also gain 2 poison. Well, I don't know if I'll use that as much. But to have a passive like that, to have a attack like that for his weapon, the only down is the heavy armor. So he'll lose stamina each turn, which goes down to 3. And this is 3. So he'd only be doing that if I do that. We're getting him. Thank you. Can I go to the... Oh, fudge. I wanted to go there next. Enter the hideout. A safe house for you and your fellow loyalists. Slip through. Oh, cool. Famous amongst the criminal underground in Dawn's Point, this mouse packs a poisonous punch for his size. There must be a bounty on your head. Or barricade. Oh, we have to fight the spitter. Oh. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going in, folks. Oops. So that's that upgrade to the longsword. Very cool. What's our combat position? Yeah. I might want him in the middle so he takes more damage, I guess. Alright, let's fight the spitter. Prepare for battle. Or combat. Clearly says combat. They just got barricades up like that? And we start poisoned? That's messed up. He's attacking all of us for 10. Caustic Domain. At combat start, 1 poison is applied to all opponents. That's just messed up. He's attacking him. They're both attacking Bear for 8. Moves forward if possible. So 16 to Tarion. plus 10 to a random opponent rank. Which will most likely be our rank. So everybody's getting 10. He has a lot of shield. He's taking a bunch of damage right now. At least 26. If I can withdraw him, I might. We're going to use round shield. Which spawns take cover. I'll give it to him. Deal 14 damage. It won't break any of their shields. I wonder if I can withdraw him. Ooh, that's going to use all of his will, though. That's alright. I'm going to move you back here, so hopefully you don't get hit. We'll see what happens. You still might. Hopefully you don't. Mousy. We're going to... I can't even attack. He's taking cover behind the barricade. All this character is behind a barricade that can't be targeted. That's so lame. Alright, so we have to attack a barricade. I probably want to attack this one to get to him. And then Bear can use this. We'll end our turn. What does this do? Select a target. If the position behind them is vacant, move them into it. That doesn't really do anything for us. This might be the end of our run right here. He attacked the random back rank? Goodness. And they gain charge. You got to get rid of that. Remove. So their race ability. Remove all stacks of bleeding, crippled, poison, winded, and gain 3 per stacks removed. We got to use that. That's 1 will, but we removed all of that. He gave everybody vigor, or at least him vigor. Alright, so he is attacking that bear for 8. Won't do much. And he's attacking the mouse and the bear for 5. That won't do much. We can tank all of these hits right now. I'm going to have Tarion do Wildfire, deal 4 damage to opponent party. That should take this out. Because the party is everything. So he should no longer be able to... He should no longer be able to claim that because there's nothing in front of him. So let's see if we can strike him. Nice. Cantarian Roar. Apply 2 stacks of blank. Of Overwhelm. Oh, I should have done that before I attacked. We're not going to use that right now. We're going to up your guard. And then we'll up Mouse's guard. And we'll see how this goes. What does Fury do? They're gaining Fury. At the end of the turn, this character gains blank equal to stacks of Fury. That's not good. So this bear could get rid of his poison. That'll remove my 1 will. Nobody will have any more will. But we need to get rid of that. It's going to keep stacking. Nobody has bleed. Ooh, that's Tyrion's card. 8 damage for all targets on the rank. Let's go. Deal 8 weapon damage, apply 4 bleeding. We're going to do that here. That should destroy his shield. Eight to mouse, 10 to back bear, 8 to mouse. So mouse is taking 16. Let's give him 5 more shield. And then we're going to use yellow powder, deal 5 damage to the rank. And I might call it there. No, we'll get field dressings on him too, just in case he randomly attacks that rank. So they're slowly taking damage now too, which is nice. Oh, he attacked the back rank. Okay. With his random attack. That poison is going to start adding up for this poor guy. Ooh, we can do our lightning strikes and gain retaliate. If it breaks the target's, refund the card. So does that mean I'd get the 4 back? Let's try it and see. Well, wait. Oh, I can't. Okay, I was going to say, should I try to get charge on that? But I can't. So it'll break the shield. But I have to attack. I can't attack those guys. I have to break these to attack them. What else do I have? That's about it. Deals 5 to opponent's rank. We gotta use solid footing. He won't be able to play a card again, but that's okay. Maybe we should get a rush out. Then use solid footing. He's attacking the back for 8. Apply Toxic Cascade. Whenever target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain 2 poison. Alright. We're giving that to you. We're toxicing the toxicity. I can't really do much else. So I have to end. These barricades aren't cool. Blocked. Blocked. Partially blocked. Blocked. Mousy got low health. Mousy dead. The toxic really got to him. Oh, man. The hatchet? Can anybody use that now? It's on our dead mouse. Deal 5 damage. If opponent is in the back rank, deal 4 damage plus 4 damage per character's level. 4, 8, 12. And then 17 damage? Let's try that. Yep. Nobody can use that, so I might as well use this. Discard a card and gain 3 charge. So now 3 charge. We lost this. I'm just going with that. This will deal 6 if it's in the front, plus 4 plus 3 charge is 13. We have to end turn. There goes the bear. He moved up. That's ours. Nobody has shield. And it takes 3. Deep strike. So this will do 17. I'm really just trying to get that mouse. He should die here from the poison. Okay, so maybe I wanted to break these guys' barricade sooner so they would move up, and then it would move to see who would go. Like it would change. So it was his turn, this rank's turn. Now it's this rank's turn. Vanguard. We're gonna take out the mouse. We killed the poisoner. Deal 14 and apply bleeding. It's his turn. He's attacking us for 5. We can block that. Maybe we're not out of this yet. We're out of shields now. He's hitting us for 8. I'm gonna discard a card and gain 3 charge. That would do 7 for the party. But I need to gain shield because he's gonna attack and then he's gonna attack. So let's strike for 5, 6, 7, 8. And then do solid footing to gain shield. Poison and bleed killed him. It's my turn again. Can't use these because they're our buddies. We'll strike the barricade. We'll give ourselves shield. And we can't use any of these, actually. They were our buddies. I think we gain 5, though, every turn, right? Oh. Yeah, our heavy armor gives us 5, but we lose a stamina. He's going to keep getting toxic. So I'm going to strike this for 5. 6 plus vulnerable, I guess. We'll give our guy more shield. And then we're not bleeding. I'm just going to end. We're basically just hurting him with our poison. Because I can't hit him because of this stupid barricade. Alright. Now I can destroy the barricade. Discard a card to gain 3. So that's 14 plus 3. We kill him. We gain monies, but we lost our Tailwind and our Gray. We gain a card. Akimbo. Deal weapon damage. If dual wielding, attack twice. I don't think he's dual wielding. Every time you move, gain 5. I'm not moving that much. Blood sacrifice. All party members gain 3 blood. Apply double your party's total. No, I'm not taking any of those. We gained an equipment. Superior medium armor. Start each combat with 24 armor. But this heavy armor, we start each combat with 30. We gain 5 shield. And 1 winded every turn, which our stamina goes down to 3. Okay, cool. But we start with 30 each round. So I'm going to, I like that. Oh, this is the loot? So I could gain another heavy armor? What if I don't? Oh. So we can just take those. We don't have to equip them. All right. Is there more? No, that's it. Move on. So our 2 people died. It's terrible. Level up a character. Plus 1,000 cash. Heal party to 100%. Well, does it count our party members that have fallen? I could level them up to get more stamina. Or I could just get more money. That way, if we find another tavern, we can hire more people. Ugh. Combat. This isn't going well, everybody. We got 1 person. That's a lot of shield, too. So I'm getting attacked for 8, 16, 3, 6, 9. 16 plus 9, 25 damage. Alright. If opponent is in the back rank, deal 4 damage. Plus 4 damage per character level. Man, I don't even think we get through this. It's not going to break any of their shields. I'm going to kick this guy back. And then, yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we'll rush him too. Doesn't do much. If we make it through this combat, I will be very surprised. We do gain shield, which is nice. And now, since we kicked him back, they're not all going to attack at once. So now he's going to attack for 9. I could discard a card and gain 3 charge. 4 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7 total. To everyone? Yeah. We tank the 9 damage. Every hit gave him toxic, so that's good. Now we're getting 16 against us. We can tank it. Five there, 5 there. They're gonna all slowly get poisoned too, so we'll see. If only poison did their vitality and not their shield. That'd be nice. We gain 5 more armor. He's attacking us for 6. If opponent has more than 18 shield, apply 4 bleed. We don't. Five damage to the ring. I'm gonna do no. We'll do this to him to break his shield. Deal 14 weapon damage and add 4 bleed. Let's do that. Just to the bear. Keep stacking on the damage. So he's gonna get more poison every single round. And every single time he attacks. But now we're taking 24 damage. So we might have to use this. 15 plus 5 is 20. He's going to take 8. So I'll use this on him. So he'll die next turn. And then we'll take 20. So we'll only take 4 damage here. We can block the first one. But then we're taking damage. Oh, and we're vulnerable. So we'll take a little more. Yeah. It's the bear's turn. He should die, though. From the poison and the bleeding. Let me get... Let me get my guard up. We'll do a deep strike on this one, I guess. And then we'll do field dressing to get more shield. These guys are coming for 16 next round. He should die. Yes. And I have enough to tank it now. Because we get 5 every turn. Forgot about that. Deal 5 damage to the rank. Let's do that. And they're crippled. Whenever this character moves, they take damage equal to the stacks of crippled. And their next attack, they're gonna move forward if possible. I thought it was move into the random one again. So I'm gonna use this to break his shield. Adds bleeding as well. The poison damage is helping. Definitely helping. But now they're on the same square, so it's always going to be their turn. They're both hitting for 15. Deals 15 defense damage. If this character has no neighboring rank, it deals 0 instead. I have no neighbors in my rank. Or maybe it means if this character. So if I can kill him, maybe he won't do any damage. Crap, I don't have a lot of damage cards. Apply Toxic Cascade. Whenever target opponent gains a status effect, they also gain, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do Momentum. So that'll make this 4 times 3, right? Deal 1 damage 3 times, but I have 3 charge. The next time this character attacks, or every attack and a multi-attack, the damage is increased. So, for science, yeah, 12 damage. So he will die next round. I'll gain my shield up. And then we'll go from there. He'll attack first, though, which sucks. So we'll take that 15 and it's full damage. Oh no, those go through first, so he shouldn't do any damage. Yeah. Alright. Now we can do our 14 damage if this breaks the target's shield. Deal damage equal to the shield. Lost to... Oh, well, he doesn't have any adjacent friends now. That's lame. But still, to break his shield. Beautiful. He's getting hit for a lot of poison damage. We'll take 4 because we can block it and add to his poison damage. 2, 4, 6, 8. That was actually 8 damage, which we can still take. He takes crippled damage for moving, and he's going to take 13 poison damage. I'm going to hit you for 5. I'm going to hit you for 5. Then I'm going to hit you for this. You're going to die. From poison. I can't believe we survived that. Let us gain our money. See what cards we can get. More sharpened steel. Push opponent to the back range if occupied. Switch their positions. More yellow powder. The sharpened steel is pretty good. The yellow powder does it to the whole rank, though. I'm going to take this. And he leveled up. We're going to stop this recording there. We have one person. How far can we get with one person? We will see. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Sorry you missed the first recording as well. My bad. I forgot to hit the record button. But have a great day. Bye-bye.